It is time for some football. Welcome into Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And away we go from Lumen Field. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former 3rd overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career, Sam Darnold.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance. Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 4th down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy...
Pocket isn't holding out. They're able to drop it. After one play of his drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Allen. On him again, and he goes down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
The surprising 4th down call does not yield to first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset, as they turn it over in their end of the field. Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They put a receiver in motion right. On 2nd and 10 now. Darnold. He brings it in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Walker. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress. Closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Gets it again. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. He keeps it himself. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. Less than a yard to that goal line. This is 4th and goal. Here's Charbonnet, and he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks get the game's first points here in the second. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Myers now to hit the kickoff. On the return, here's Ray Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bills have a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Bills first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first down, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
To throw again, it's Allen. Going right back to Kincaid, complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. He will not score, but that does set him up front with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Cook does not score. They not only stop him, but backed him up a couple of yards. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Allen setting up to throw. On him quick, and they bring it down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
It's third down and goal.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills earn the chance to tie before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play, Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed escapes the defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seahawks are going to take over later. And they'll have enough time to try to get it into field goal range. Just a shade over 40 seconds remaining. Running back sent in motion. Short pass brought in. He's out in the clear. Inside the red zone. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the red zone on first. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
From the gun, Darnold. And he's got it. It's in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. Ooh, got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. So a one possession. The call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the third quarter right away. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Ty Johnson now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So to begin the third, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. First down throw for Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for Bills. First down.
Back to throw now, Allen. Jump off top by his back. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Allen looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Here's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a first down. Allen to throw. He's got it at the 6. He will not score, but that does set him off, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Move the chains! Gotta move Definitive change. Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Allen gonna throw again. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Play fake, Darnold. Throw left side, caught by Smith-Njigba. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now. Walker on 1st down. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks going for the win here.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, and what looked like a very plain play.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. 2nd and 3 now.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 16-yard line.
Send the tight end in motion. Here he is to throw. Throws caught. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. It's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he'll get it up to the 44. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And this is going to take him across midfield there at the opposing 45. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down. They come to the line. Looking to throw it. Throwing this one back of the end zone. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That is Nick Imanwari. And the Seahawks will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Line up the design keeper. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
Indeed, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate.